we were finishing up with the title insurance
Mm-hmm.
and the title that you go through. And one of the things with title insurance that comes that people may or may not know is that if there was something that was missed in the title inspection, the title insurance will kick in to cure it up to the amount of the purchase of the home. So it really is a great thing to have that to be a fall safe, and we do use that very prevalently here in Central Florida. And the seller usually pays that fee. It is negotiable that it can be paid by either side, but it's traditionally in this area that the seller pays that fee. Then the final thing that you're going to get to is you're going to get to the closing. And finally, there's when you're getting to that settlement table, there's a lot of aspects of the transaction that that are there to go through, and a lot of times the transaction actually you're going through it as you were in the past. It was when you were getting to the closing table, but now with the new TRID regulations, if you are getting a loan, you have to have those documents in your hand 3 days in advance. So there aren't any questions really at the closing table. It really does come down to more just signing the documents, and there aren't any surprises for anybody, which is really a good situation for us to be in.
Yeah.
So the last thing that I wanted to talk about when it comes to when you're using a professional or a realtor and you're trying to do it, and when you're coming to an area, a lot of people think, well, I really would like to rent before I own because I don't know the area well enough. I don't know if this is where I want to go. So what we have at our disposal is actually a great rent-to-own program. So you could actually find a home that's on the market that might be your perfect home. You can rent it for any period of time up to 5 years. It's just a 1-year commitment, though. And if you decide 60 days later that this is it, you could buy it at that point in time. So there is a great alternative for you that if you really don't want to spend your money on rent, but you're not ready to make that move as quickly as when you move to the area, that rent-to-own program is really an awesome way to do that. Those are actually, that's actually a system that they'll buy homes, that rent-to-own company, between 100 and 300 in the Orlando area, the greater Central Florida area, really. There's over 27 high school districts, I think, that they'll buy the homes in. So that's kind of one of the only requirements, is they want to make sure that the home is in a good school district. So that kind of solves that problem for you as well.